Hello guys, welcome back to SaaS Ltd deals. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the best lifetime deals on SaaS software. I'm back with another review and today I'm going to review Kirmada. So Kirmada is a browser-based productivity tool. You can manage all of your projects as well as your clients into one single workspace, and that workspace is going to be integrated with Kirmada browser. And on this browser, there are a lot of features such as the automatic timesheet. So once a user enters a specific workspace, the time tracking is going to be started automatically. And then it has a cloud storage to store your assets. It also has a calendar that lets you add various tasks, lets you assign tasks. And the great news is Kirmada is currently available on Appsumo as a lifetime deal. The regular price of this browser is over $300, but at Appsumo you are getting this tool at only $49. Now let's see all the plan and features of this tool. So there is automatic timesheet, cloud storage for asset. It is a Chromium browser. There is social media calendars, social inbox, device agnostic, share workspace and tabs, and 10 GB of total storage per active user. And these are three of the tiers that you can buy from Appsumo. The tier 1 costs $49. Here you can add only one licensed user. You can create unlimited workspaces. You can connect unlimited social media accounts. If you want to have more users, you have to opt for the license tier 2 that gives you 5 users, or license tier 3 that lets you add 20 users. So if you want to buy Kirmada on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. Also, if you are new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Watch the full video till the end to know how. Now let's see how you can access Kirmada. So after you register for Kirmada and you have completed your verification, you will get this page. So you have to download the browser, and this browser is available for multiple platforms. If you are on a Mac computer, you can download this version. Since I am on Windows, I'm going to download this. There is even a version for Linux users. After downloading the file, you have to install the browser and then you will get this page. So you have to provide the login credentials, the same credentials that you have used for registering the account for Kirmada. And then you can click on this remember me on this device so that you do not have to provide the credentials repeatedly, and click on login. Okay, so here is our browser, and now I can add or create a workspace. So you can have specific workspaces for each of your client to manage their projects, to manage their tasks separately. So let's add a workspace. I'm going to name it Workspace 1, and then I can also upload a logo, preview it, and I can also provide a company URL. And obviously I can add team members, which means the people that are going to have access to this workspace. So let's just create one. So as you can see on this left side, the workspace has been created, but now I can add bookmarks or import bookmarks from my existing browsers. So if I click on this, as you can see, these are the browsers that are installed on my computer. So I can import bookmarks that are currently on these browsers to this Kirmada browser or this W1 workspace. I'm not going to do that. So let's just close this. So here is our workspace, and you can see the time that has been tracked for today and also this period. You can also change some settings. So you can change the priority for this workspace. You can see all the bookmarks. You can access the calendar, the timer, workspace settings, saved passwords, and also you can archive this. So let's just open this workspace, and as soon as you open it, the time tracker has going to start. So as you can see on the right side, the time tracking has been started. And just like a regular browser, you can also access this download tab. You can also add this current tab to bookmarks, add all open tabs to bookmarks. You can also access the bookmarks. So as you can see, currently I am on Google, but let's go to another website. Let's go to Facebook, for example. Okay, so let's open this one. And now as you can see, now I am on Facebook. So for example, now I want to exit this workspace. So all I have to do is click on this. And as you can see, now I have once again come back to the dashboard, and now you can see the track time. So as soon as I exited the workspace, the time tracking is going to stop, but all the tabs that were opened, they are going to remain open. So let me show you that. Now if I once again enter the workspace, as you can see, this Google and Facebook, both of these tabs are open, and the timer on the right top side has also resumed. So this is exactly how the workspace is going to work. You can keep some certain tabs open and they are going to remain open as long as you do not close them. So let's exit this workspace. Now what I want to show you is this calendar feature. Let's open this. And on this calendar, you can add task, you can create post, you can schedule that post, you can also create queue. So first, let's explore this create post. And obviously, I cannot directly post now because I have not connected my social accounts to Kirmada browser or my workspace. If I do that, I can directly post social post to any social platform from this Kirmada platform. So in order to connect, just click on this. And these are the social integrations currently available. So Facebook, Instagram, X or Twitter, and you also got LinkedIn. So these are the platforms where you can directly post from Kirmada or the scheduler. You can also schedule your post. But for that, first you have to connect this account, log in with these accounts. So let's close this. And posting is super easy. All you have to do is give a title, create your post. You can publish now, you can save as draft. You can schedule for a specific date. You have to select the date and you can also add it to queue. And obviously you can also upload pictures or any other media. You can also add emojis to your post. And other than posting or scheduling your post for social platforms, you can also add task or note. So let's add. So first you obviously have to pick a member that is going to be assigned for this task. So once you add multiple members, all of them are going to appear on this section and then you can select this. So I'm just going to select this one. And if this task or note is private, you can make it private. And then you have to provide the text. For example, the task is going to be make a video. And then you can also add media, videos, or you can add emojis if you want. And you can also select a time, a specific time for this task. And if you want to create it as a task, you have to check this box. And as soon as you convert this to a task, you can also select a status. So if it is pending, then pending. And when someone finishes the task, he can change the status to complete. So let's save this task. So as you can see, on this particular date, there is now a task. And you can also create a queue. So first you have to provide a name for your queue. Then you can add slots. Then you can choose the date or specific date. And then you can save this queue. And when on this calendar, there are a lot of tasks or notes or posts or queues, and you cannot find specific post or task, you can also filter that. For example, if you want to see only your scheduled and published post, you can only enable this post and disable all of the rest. So this way you can only filter out all your posts, see only your post. And remember how I told you there is also a social inbox. So it is almost like a unified inbox. So once you connect your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram or LinkedIn, if you go to this inbox, all of your messages from those platforms are going to appear on this section. So this way you do not have to check your message on each of the platform separately. You can get all of them on this social inbox. And currently we are in this W1 workspace. That is why the timer is showing. The timer is now active. So every time you enter into the workspace, the timer is going to remain active. And on top, there is also a section called notification. So you can add all of your notification on here. Since I added a task, it is showing me that notification. Once again, I'm back to the dashboard and there are also some other features. So if I go to the show timers, now on this section, I can get some detailed statistics about the timer. So as you can see today, 10 minutes have been used on the timesheet. You can also get the statistic for January, which means monthly based stats. And a great feature on this section is that you can even set the hourly rate for this workspace. So if I click on this, for example, the hourly rate is going to be $10. So now for all workspaces, the hourly rate is set to $10. You can also change the retainer value from here. You can select when is the increment billing is going to happen. So start of the period or end of the period. You can change the minimum billing period. There are also some advanced settings. So when the period is going to start, if it is going to be first of the month, every Monday, Sunday, quarterly, you can also change the currency, dollar, pound, all of the popular currencies are here. So after changing the hourly rate and saving this setting, now on the statistics, according to the time that have been used, the billable value is also showing. So since I have set the hourly rate to $10 or 10 pounds, so for 10 minutes of time, the billable value is £1.71, which means on this section, you can get a clear idea how much you have to pay based on the time that have been used. So let's go back to the dashboard. And you might be wondering how to add team members or some people to your workspace. So click on this plus icon. And now you can pick team members by searching or you can also invite them by email. So let's invite someone by email. After giving the email, you have to click on this plus icon. Now let's send the invitation. And now let's check the email and see how the invitation arrives. So as you can see, here's the invitation email. And all I have to do is click here to register. And then I can join the Kirmada team that I have been invited to. And since I have added a team member, now I can show you how to create a team. For that, you have to click on this. And one team has already been created since I have added someone. So let's open this. And as you can see, here are 2 team members. So once you start adding your team members, here a great feature is that you can see how many hours the other team members are using according to the timesheet. So this first member has used 0.24 hours and his contribution has been 100%. You can also see how much you have to pay this particular member. And the same goes for other member. You can also see the billing value, time he has spent, the contribution he has made. You can change his role. You can change his resource center access. You can also see his status. You can also remove that particular member if you want. And obviously, you can also add as many members as you want. And after these teams, there is also another impressive feature, that is this resource library. So let's go to there. And for each of your workspace, you will get 10 GB of storage where you can store your assets, any files you want, so that you can use them on your projects for your clients properly. So currently I'm on this W1 workspace, but if you have more workspaces, all of them are going to appear, and then you can organize files on each of the workspaces properly. So in order to upload a file, all I have to do is click on upload. I can upload files or folders. I can also download a file from here. I can create folders to properly organize my resource library. So this is a great feature, I have to say. So one thing I have forgot to show you is the tab feature. So once you open a workspace and you have all the tabs open that you need, you can also adjust the tab in so many different ways. So if you right click on a certain tab, so obviously you can open a new tab just like regular browser, but you can also save it to stickies. So if you click on this, and by stickies, it means this left side. So as you can see, this tab has now been pinned to this left side so that you can easily access it. There are also a lot of other tab adjustment options. So you can focus a tab. Now it has been focused. Let's unfocus it. You can duplicate this tab. You can add note to timesheet on this tab. You can share this tab with someone else. You can pin this, mute this, close this, and all these other options. So overall, I think Kirmada is an excellent browser, and it is just not a regular simple browser. It can be used as a productivity tool where you can manage all of your clients and their projects in separate workspaces. You get separate teams, separate resource library, and literally every feature is separate according to the workspace so that you can manage your clients way more efficiently. It also has the automatic time tracker, which is amazing, and it is going to automatically track time according to specific users so that at the end of the month you can pay each of them without any hassle. So if you want to buy Kirmada on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. With this tool, you are going to get all of these features, and these are 3 tiers that you can buy from Appsumo. So if you are new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. For that, go to the link in the description, and once you enter the link, you are going to get a pop-up like this, and on this box you have to provide your email, then click on unlock my 10%, and then you will get a link in your email. Go to that link, and this way you can get 10%. You have to use it from Appsumo credits gift, and this 10% discount is only for new customers. You can also join our SaaS discussion group on Facebook to get latest updates on SaaS software, exciting discounts, and attractive giveaways just like this.